Meet up close and personal actress, singer, and writer Laura Walls. We will discuss the importance of self-confidence and achieving success. Welcome to The Greatness in You. I'm Will Horton. Today, our topic is self-confidence. Self-confidence is the first step toward greatness. Joining me today to talk about self-confidence is Laura Walls. She's an actress, singer, and published writer. Welcome to The Greatness in You, Laura.
Thank you, sir. I am so happy to be here, Dr. Horton.
You've had a very distinguished career. Tell me what contributed to your successes.
Well, first of all, I was raised in the church in the South. My mother had the grand opportunity of playing for Mahalia Jackson at an earlier stage in her career. My grandmother was a producer and a director of a passion play called The Old Ship of Zion.
Right.
So my very first inkling of acting came from being a part of that. And I have to mention about my godfather, Dr. G.W. Goodman. And he was a door-to-door salesman, first of his kind, and when I say that, as an African American during a time of the Civil Rights Movement, he sold old-fashioned liniment products along with trophy cups that bear the images of Dr. Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy. So that is the nurturing and the root of where all of my creativity comes from.
Well, tell me something about your foundation, the character. What has contributed to your being able to be successful in a very tough business? And I know you had to have a lot of challenges to overcome to be an actress and a jazz singer.
Yes.
And a woman.
Yes, and a black woman,
yes.
Okay. First, putting God first. That is first and foremost in my life. Tenacity. Because this is a kind of business that will beat you down. It's a kind of business where there's no certainty in it. It's an uncertain type of business. And so you have to have a willpower and an eagerness and a tenacity to surge forward because it has a lot of pitfalls in it, yes.
Yes. It hasn't beaten you down, though. You're such high-spirited. You're talking to everybody, you're inspiring them, you're motivating them, you're telling them to smile. What gives you this type of spirit?
Well, I really believe that the inner light within my life is God. He is the basis for everything. I can't do anything without Him. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I thank God. I thank my Creator. Some may call Him Buddha. Some may call Him, you know, a number of other names, but I call Him my God, my Savior. And that was instilled in me as a very young person, you know, growing up. And so I really don't know any other way. And hard work, of course. And one thing that was shared to me by my godfather was good, better, best, never let it rest until the good is better, and your better is your very best. So I strive to do my best as much as possible.
I love that.
Thank you.
We have to take a short break. We'll be right back. Are you living your best life? Have you become the best that you can be? Are you living your dreams and giving rise to the greatness in your life? Call me for one-to-one success and greatness consulting. 773-445-2400.
Discover the personal powers that unlock the genius and greatness in you. Will Horton, author of the Wisdom for Greatness series, has written a breakthrough book, The 30 Power Principles, 30 life-changing principles that will help to give birth to your greatness. The 30 Power Principles can help you awaken and bring forth infinite possibilities for happiness, health, success, and greatness. Buy it at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books at 773-445-2400 for free shipping.
The 52 Principles for Successful Living, Keys to Success and Victorious Living by Will Horton will elevate your mind, lift your spirit and take you to the pinnacle of success. They provide the key to success. They will connect you to the power of your higher self. Buy it at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books Incorporated at 773-445-2400 for free shipping.
My name is Dominique, and I want to be a psychiatric doctor. And I want to be in law enforcement.
A professional football player.
A marine biologist.
Be a lawyer.
I want to be a veterinarian.
A teacher.
To be a doctor.
I want to be a songwriter.
If you know your abilities and you believe you can, you eventually will. Don't just be ordinary. I want you to become extraordinary. The key is that you have to awaken this greatness.
Not only that you have to have goals, but you have to work towards them.
I learned that the first step to success is to believe in myself.
And always keep going on with your dreams and never let go of them. Choose your friends correctly. Because if you don't, you could go down the wrong path.
For Success Camp information, call 773-445-2400. Do you have a desire to help people live better lives? Become a certified greatness coach and speaker. Call 773-445-2400 for the next one-day greatness course. Welcome back. We're talking about self-confidence with the great actress and singer, Laura Walls. Self-confidence determines capability. It is a fundamental and essential power required for greatness. Number one, believe in yourself. Your success will be determined by your beliefs. Number two, trust in your abilities to achieve your dreams. Your capacity to achieve your hopes and dreams is determined by your self-confidence. Number three, make building self-confidence a priority. Self-confidence gives you the power to move towards success. Number four, keep your confidence strong. You will succeed in what you believe and have faith and confidence that you have the power to achieve. Let's go to Facebook and see what people are saying about self-confidence. Our internet reporter, Crescencia, is joining me.
Thank you so much, Will. Darren said, optimism is a conscious decision to make oneself feel better. For example, I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to think good thoughts. I'm going to be financially successful. It's a faith in yourself that through your own efforts alone, things will be better. Artivia said, what we speak, do, and live can make our way out of a valley and onto the mountaintop with the right effort and determination.
Let's hear what some of the people on the street are saying about today's hot topic.
It starts with self-confidence. You really have to believe in yourself that you are able to achieve the things that you want to achieve.
In order for you to reach that pivotal point in your life, for everything to go the way you need it to go, having low self-esteem and whatnot, it just doesn't work.
But as I got older, I became more confident.
You should build yourself up by looking in the mirror, speaking good thoughts to yourself.
If you think you can do anything, you can do it. Anything is possible. As long as you have the confidence, and to build that confidence is to believe in yourself.
The ABCs of Self-Esteem by Will Horton can be used to help children develop highly effective habits that will lead to happiness and success in life. The ABCs of Self-Esteem was written for families to enhance and build self-esteem in both young and old. Buy the ABCs of Self-Esteem at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books Incorporated at 773-445-2400. Shipping is free.
The Biblical Success Principles, The Laws and Power of God by Will Horton. is a theology of success. The Biblical Success Principles book and study guide can be used to bring forth God's will and purpose for your life. Buy them at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books Incorporated at 773-445-2400 for free shipping.
Wisdom Keys for Greatness, Rules of Success for Teens, book and workbook by Will Horton will get you ready for success. Rules of Success for Teens prepares you for future success and greatness. The rule of conduct for tomorrow's success is to prepare for it today. Be ready to board the success train when it stops at your station in life. Buy them at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books at 773-445-2400 for free shipping.
The ABCs of Success, A to Z Rules and Action Steps for Success by Will Horton will help give rise to victorious living. They will help you condition your mind for success, keep a positive attitude, get in the success zone, achieve success and victory. Buy it at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books Incorporated at 773-445-2400 for free shipping.
Will Horton Power Thoughts on Hopes and Dreams and Will Horton Power Thoughts on Success and Winning are a recipe for success. They will help you give life to your hopes and dreams and put you in the power zone. Power thoughts condition your mind to triumph over negativity and the powerless thoughts that lead to hopelessness and lowered ambitions. They condition your mind for success. You become what you dream, believe, expect, and have faith that you will achieve. These power thoughts will motivate, inspire, and empower you to achieve success and greatness. Buy them at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books at 773-445-2400. Shipping is free.
Welcome back. I have the great actress and singer Laura Walls with me. Laura, when you were growing up, you were made to believe by outside influences, or maybe influences that were close to you, that you were not beautiful. How did that affect you as a child?
Well, it was devastating. I had an aunt, may she rest in peace now, and I never will forget how she made a difference between me and my cousins that were more of a mulatto complexion.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my sisters and brothers were darker. I have one sister that's maybe closer to your complexion, so I think she had a problem with her. But like with me, when I went to play with my cousins that were lighter or fairer skinned, she would separate us. And I was made to feel like I wasn't pretty, you know, because of my nose, because of my full lips, my wide nose, my bulging eyes. I do have very big eyes, which I'm very happy to have. Ooh, look, America.
I think they're very beautiful.
Yes, and they are. And it was devastating, but I had my godfather who stepped in, G.W. Goodman, to correct her and to let her know that you can't separate these children like these. These children are blood, they're kin. We as African Americans at that time, that was like during the, the 60s and the 50s, and oh, I'm telling my age now.
That's okay.
But there was a lot of things going on racially. Mm-hmm. There was enough racial divide, and not to divide a family like that, mm-hmm. So it hurt me. I mean, for a long time, I walked around with that pain, even though my godfather, who was actually about the color of these chairs, mm-hmm. and he was a very proud and very dignified man. I mean, he was like my rock. And even though he had that color, he did not let that stop him, and he was determined not to let it stop me. Mm-hmm. If it had not been for him, mm-hmm. I don't think to this day I would have felt you know, to be beautiful, to be accepted, to know that I had something to share and to give to the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm. It seems like he had a very strong will,
A very
and
strong
determination
will
to succeed.
Yes, yes. And he was very impactful in my life. He made me strong. He made me courageous. He let me know that I was not a victim, but I was a victor. You know, that I could be victorious and that I could achieve anything. So I do contribute a lot of the strong will and the power of this great man, G.W. Goodman, to my life and to where I am now.
I appreciate those comments because this show is designed to motivate, inspire, and empower individuals.
Right.
And a lot of people see you on the stage now as an actress and singing, and they think that it was all a rose garden, but it was not.
Oh, no, 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 no. It was not a rose garden
There was
at
some
all.
overcoming to get where you
There was
are.
a lot of things to overcome. I even had to go through some abuse, some sexual abuse. I don't want to really, you know, go in full scale about that. But there were some things that I had to cope with and deal with. And I want to tell anyone out there that has been challenged physically, mentally, racially, you can do anything that you want. And there are no bounds, no boundaries, and no one can stop you from really becoming the great person that God designed you to be.
Right.
And if you have a dream, then you have to work a plan to see that dream unfold. You know what I mean?
Yes. What we have to realize as individuals that there's greatness inside of all of us.
Yes, yes, yes. It's interesting. Gabby Douglas, I want to mention her while we're talking about this. The young lady that was the first African American to win for
the Olympics,
the Olympics and the gymnastic part of that arena. First African American. And it was so painful and just idiotic to see that people, and people of color, and this is what made it bad, making comments about this child's hair, about the way she chooses to wear her hair.
Right.
If you see any of those gymnasts, they all wear their hair back, black, white, whatever. They wear their hair going back because it's more appropriate for them because of all of the, you know, the movement that is involved with the gymnastics. And so I applaud that little girl because she stated, even here in 2012, where we still have racial issues and we still have the new thing, the bullying, you know.
Yes.
That what did her hair have to do with it? Not a thing. So what did my wide nose, my full lips, my dark complexion have to do with me playing with my cousins and being able now to play for a bigger stage as an actress? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I indeed see what you're saying, and I applaud you and your determination to determine your own destiny.
Yes.
That you didn't let others, the negative opinions of others,
Dictate
to you what you could become.
Right, right.
You decided what you could become.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
And negative words are so powerful.
They are.
But they did not influence you.
They hurt me, and for a while they did hurt me.
Yes.
It took a long time to overcome because, you know, even though someone might be telling you you're beautiful, you have to believe it.
Right.
You have to go, there's somewhere inside where you have to actually believe, I am beautiful.
Right.
And another thing about the social construct of our society is, and I'm not trying to make this such a white-black thing kind of thing, but if you look at a lot of the magazines, if you look at some of the TV, you know, it's like we still are dealing with the color thing. We're still dealing with the fact that if you aren't a fair-skinned African American in certain regions, I'll put it that way, you're not they won't see you on this tube, or if they do, they'll see you in the background. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. And in 2012, does skin tones and colors matter? What about the character of the man or woman?
Exactly. It should be what's inside.
Exactly.
What's inside of that individual that determines who they are or who they aren't.
Laura has much more to share with us. When we come back, we'll find out what life lessons Laura has learned.
Will Horton's Power Quotes is a 6-volume collection of power quotes that will get you in the power zone. Volume 1, Power for Dreams. Volume 2, Power for Success. Volume 3, Power for Hopes. Volume 4, Power for Winning. Volume 5, Power for Greatness. Volume 6, Power for Life. Future success awaits those who make the best use of the present, says Horton. Will Horton's Power Quotes, the 6-volume set, is available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books at 773-445-2400 for free shipping.
Positive Mind Concepts by Will Horton can help awaken the greatness that is within the inner self, the mental and spiritual self. Positive Mind Concepts are mental stimulators and motivators that have the ability to produce an enduring effect on the unconscious mind. Buy the book, Positive Mind Concepts, at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books Incorporated at 773-445-2400. Shipping is free.
Wisdom Keys, Great Proverbs and Sayings by Will Horton is a 4-book collection of timeless proverbs and sayings that provide sage advice and guidance for successful living. They are a fountain of knowledge that will inspire, motivate, and empower you to achieve greatness. Book 1, Ability to Extraordinary. Book 2, Failure to Knowledge. Book 3, Lack to Purpose. Book 4, Quarrel to Use. Will Horton's Proverbs and Sayings are rules of conduct for successful living. Buy the 4-book set at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books at 773-445-2400. Shipping is free.
Make your child head of the class. Head of the Class Early Childhood Development Center, 1900 East 87th Street, Chicago. Committed to excellence in education. Call 773-721-7500.
Martin Luther King Jr. is a Hero, an inspirational book for children from early childhood through middle and late childhood. Martin Luther King Jr. is a Hero will help parents and children better plan their life's journey, aim, and destination. The book will help young children give birth to their dreams. Buy it at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or call Wisdom Books at 773-445-2400. As always, shipping is free. For the best in limousine service, ride with a Butler. Call Butler Limousine, 708-758-5466.
Do you have a desire to help people live better lives? Become a certified greatness coach and speaker. Call 773-445-2400 for the next one-day greatness course. Welcome back. We're talking about self-confidence with the great actress and singer Laura Walls. What are some life lessons you've learned, Laura?
Well, trust. I know that you have to learn to put up some parameters. You know, you can't trust everybody in your world, but you do have to have some trust. Procrastination. I've learned that, you know, that old saying, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today.
Yes.
There's a lot of validity to that statement because there are things that I could have accomplished or gone further with if I hadn't listened to others and just really followed my own gut and just stepped out on faith and did it, you know, knowing within myself that I could do it. So that is one. Another one I would have to say is sometimes I'm too kind. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be you know, that you shouldn't be kind and that you shouldn't be loving. But
sometimes people take advantage of it.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. And it's taken me a long time to learn that one, believe it or not. And just something to piggyback on something that you said earlier, believing in yourself. And I think because of some of the things that did happen to me in my life, it prevented me from really knowing that I did have that I had it, and all I had to do was just let it unfold, nurture it, you know. Right. It's just like a flower, you know. You pour water into it. You just nurture it until it just grows into a beautiful flower, until it blossoms.
And yes, and as you said, believe in yourself.
And believing in yourself.
Self-confidence is the first requisite for success.
Yes, it is.
And so no one else could tell you that you are not going to be a success. No. You determine your own success.
Yeah, you do. And then another thing about success, you know, what is success? Success means different things to different people. Right. You know, sometimes people think the more houses you own, the fancier car that you drive and all of that, that's a success. What about the fact that you are able to keep a roof over your head, you are able to walk, you're able to talk, you have the activity of your limbs? That's a success too. And that's a success from the grace of God that He's given you, that you get up and you're able to move about and have the ability just to move. And we take a lot of things for granted. That's where I'm moving, I'm segueing with that. Actually, we take a lot of things for granted.
Actually, that's the greatest wealth.
Yes.
Is your health.
Yes.
And we do take it for granted.
Yeah, we do. You know, we live in, even though the economy is bad and everything, but we live in one of the most wealthy and free countries where you can have just about anything, but we take it for granted. Do you imagine how many people in third world countries that right now don't even, they have nothing to eat, they don't have a roof over their head? You know, we live in this push button society where we want everything right now.
Great advice. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome, Dr. Horton.
I love that. Thank you. And thank you for joining us on The Greatness in You. I want to hear from you. Send me your success stories or comments about success and greatness. Email me at willhorton@the30powerprinciples.com. Friend me on Facebook at Will Horton. Follow me on Twitter at Will_Horton. Like us on Facebook. I look forward to meeting you one day and hearing about your journey to success and greatness. Remember, you have to give birth to the greatness in you.
This has been a W. Wharton production.